blah. Finally, he said something to the effect of, look, if we have to create stories in order to bring attention to what's happening, the media, he admits they made it up, right? As opposed to, and if you listen to the full clip, he says, by drawing attention to what's happening on the ground, it's just, as this like line goes online, you don't hate the media enough. Go ahead.
You remember Alternative Facts with Kellyanne? They did the same thing. She wasn't saying you make up fictions and pretend they're facts. You bring other facts to bear in the debate that are being ignored. And that's what he was saying. And I think it was in that interview where Dana Bash says, the police have gone through 11 months of recordings of calls, and they've only found 2 Springfield residents calling to complain about Haitian migrants taking geese from ponds. Only 2 calls. And I think one lesson of this whole story, people don't care about geese. People really hate geese. They all things considered, I think people would prefer Haitian migrants to come and take the geese off the golf course, right? So it's pets, it's the cats and dogs has become the standard. Geese clearly don't matter.
I mean, I read online they're protected in Ohio, so
I know you think you heard what you think you heard, so I'm gonna play what you think you heard again to see if you think you heard what you heard correctly, if that makes sense.
2 Springfield residents calling to complain about Haitian migrants taking geese from ponds.
Now, the first time I played this, I played the whole minute and 10 seconds so you can hear how the conversation was evolving. And once he said what he said, I wanted Megyn Kelly to try to respond to it. So, of course, it went longer than a minute and 10 seconds. But what is being reported right now is just that minute and 10 second clip. And I can guarantee you she did not try to correct him and say, hey, what are you trying to say? That was disrespectful. That was wrong or whatever. I guarantee you she did. And I'm not going to put this on Trump. I'm not going to put this on MAGA. I'm not going to put this on anybody. But what I will say is this: how many of you out there are thinking, when is Donald Trump going to slip up and say it? Just like this man said. When is, someone on Fox News or someone in MAGA or some Republican, when are they going to slip up and say and do exactly what he did? Have you ever been talking to someone and you're thinking of something, but you say something and what you were thinking and what you said become jumbled? He was thinking migrants and the N-word, and that's what came out.
About Haitian migrants.
And what happened was he said the N-word in his head with the ER, and then he said migrants. So it came out as my iggers. It came out with the M-word and iggers. Then he said migrants because his mind and mouth had to reset. And if you go a little bit further, he tried to laugh as if jokingly saying, I messed up, I know I messed up, but I'm going to use this laugh to talk about ducks.
About Haitian migrants taking geese from ponds. Only 2 calls.
And what he did was something similar to what Vice President Kamala Harris did at the presidential debate, where she caught herself.
And this former president...
What's your favorite curse word?
I can't say it. It starts with an M and it ends with And this former president...
That showed a control, a poise that he doesn't have. And though he was among friends that would allow him to say that, he forgot he was being recorded. What do you think?